Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to write a cover letter and practice organizing your ideas and information into paragraphs. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to explain what a cover letter is, to describe the structure of the cover letter, and finally to write a cover letter of your own. Then, for your homework, you will be assigned to write a cover letter for a job application, as well as find mistakes I included in the sample cover at the end of the lesson. During the lesson, you'll learn some useful tips for how to write a cover letter. So, why do you need a cover letter? Employers generally use cover letter to get more information than provided in your resume. They also want to see who can do a job, read about your past jobs and skills, see if you can write and communicate, and finally decide which applicant will be interviewed. Thus, your ultimate goal for writing a cover letter is to snatch an interview. So, we come to the main question. What is a cover letter? It's a statement letter that usually accompanies your CV or resume. The main purpose of a cover letter is to show that the candidate's qualities match the employer's requirements. The letter outlines why the applicant is attracted to the position and highlights his or her main strengths. The letter tells an employer why you are interested in your company. You can tell them about your special skills and why you want to work specially with them. It gives you opportunity to sell your best qualities to the employer. What should the cover letter accomplish? First, show employer you have tailored the letter to the company and the job specifically. Then, explain your experience in a clear way that matches the information from your resume. Next, explain your experience that relates to job you want. Then, explain how your experiences or skills will help the employer fulfill job requirements. And finally, provide a good example of your communication skills. Here I included a classic sample of a cover letter which you can make yourself acquainted later. A cover letter has a special structure, a way to organize the paragraphs if you like. It generally includes heading, introduction, body paragraph or support information, and of course, closing. The top line of your heading should contain date you are writing the letter. Then comes your mailing address, and the bottom line contains your email address if you have one and your telephone number. Okay, let's move on. The first paragraph is your introduction. You say who you are, why you are writing a letter, and where you saw the position advertised. Please always remember to greet specific person. For example, dear hiring manager, dear HR manager, dear sir, madam, or if you know specifically whom you are writing to, you should include dear Mr. Smith or dear Mrs. Smith. Here I provided you with two introduction samples. I'll read now one of them, and then, if you want, you'll get yourself acquainted with another one. Dear Miss Fine, my name is Stuart Moore. I am a student studying sports management at Moscow State University. I am writing to apply for the internship as a fitness instructor, which you advertised in today's keepfit.com. My strong work ethic and solid teamwork skills make me a good match for your company. Also, my education background and previous experience as a trainee in a field make me a good candidate for this opening. The body paragraph tells the employees why you want the job. In other words, say what attracted you to the company. Show that you are motivated. Here is an example of a body paragraph. I have been interested in healthy living and fitness for many years, which is why I chose to study for a degree in sports science at Moscow State University. I graduate in 2 months' time and would like to work in the Reebok Health and Fitness Club. I was delighted to see your advert because your company has an excellent reputation in the field of leisure industry. I am an outgoing, confident person and believe that I have good communication skills. I speak English and Russian fluently and French to an intermediate level. Last summer, I worked with a dietitian at a hospital and gained useful knowledge on health food. I also had a 2-month training with a sports goods company. And now we come to the final paragraph, the closing. Closing should ask for an interview, provide contact information, reference resume. Don't forget to thank your employee. Close politely and always remember to sign your name and list enclosures. Here is a sample closing. I am available for interview at any time convenient for you. I am looking forward to meeting with you about the offered internship. For your reference, I have included my resume. Please find attached my references from the previous internships and the faculty authorities. Thank you for taking the time to preview my application. Looking forward to hearing soon from you. Sincerely, Stuart Moore. Now, I'd like to provide you with some tips as how to write a successful cover letter. Here we go. A cover letter should be short, no more than 1 page, and the tone of the letter should be enthusiastic and professional. Try to avoid informal language. And please always remember to proofread carefully for grammatical and typographical errors. Next, what do you do about any times you are not working? First, short breaks in work experience shouldn't hurt your chances. But if they are longer than 3 or 4 months, you could present your break as a freelancing or something like that. A little white lie won't hurt anyone. And finally, note, if you are sending out a CV and covering letter to lots of companies at the same time, you need to tailor your cover letter to the needs and requirements of each company individually. Do not send the same letter to everyone. So, let's sum up what a cover letter is. Remember that it's a letter that usually accompanies your CV or resume. It outlines and highlights your main strengths. It has a special structure which includes heading, introduction, body, and conclusion. And now please read the 3 cover letters I included at the end of the lesson and try to find the mistakes I made. That's all for today. Now you know what a cover letter is and how to write it. See you next time.